Welcome to a Southeastern Conference matchup we have been waiting for. Florida versus LSU. The Gators and the Tigers have produced matchups that feature upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The back in motion now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Wilson. Here he goes. And that will pick up the first down, spot at the 38.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here's the handoff. He's in the clear. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line at a new 1st down. And the tailback's got it again. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Bounced right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Great move in the open field. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the nice touchdown negated by the penalty, and it'll back the offense up. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Launching one to the end zone. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
On the run, it's Ball. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Now the all-important extra point.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Will Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's a ball. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a catch by the sophomore.
That's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Clock near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
This is a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarter.
Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, as a play caller, when your offense is executing like this, it gives you such confidence with literally any play that you call, whether it's a run or a pass, that it's going to be executed the right way, and you got a shot to pick up positive yards and first downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Has the first down and more. Softball brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. quarterback's got it again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Florida, to put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defense.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Florida offense retakes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Gators pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Ball handed off. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the energy really building now, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start.
And the LSU offense will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looking downfield. It's leg way. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got his man wide open. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And that run produces a decent game.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grinding away on the ground. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. Go in absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Smart play to keep it on the ground, to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Caught behind the line. It's Durham. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers quickly to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball through.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And here's the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.